My name is Lindsay Hackbarth, and I'm using Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences to redesign the Discovery Kids website. Howard Gardner's theories of multiple intelligences focuses on 9 different intelligences that humans possess and use to think, create, and solve problems. While we all possess each of the 9 intelligences, we all have a unique intelligence profile that shows strengths in certain intelligences and weaknesses in others. The 9 intelligences are verbal linguistic, logical mathematical, visual spatial, bodily kinesthetic, musical, interpersonal, intrapersonal, naturalistic, and existential. Gardner's theory initially included 7 intelligences, and then 2 more were added. In this presentation, 8 intelligences will be included. Many believe that if teachers meet the needs of all of these intelligences, they are therefore meeting the needs of all students in their class. The Discovery Kids website is a great interactive website for students to learn more about various topics. When you currently go to the website, you'll notice a navigation bar with different sections kids can visit. In each of these sections, students can learn about different topics in different ways. This website already has some multiple intelligences theory to it, but I think it can be organized better. I would first start by organizing the homepage of the website. Instead of organizing the content by the different activities or intelligences, I would organize by topics. Therefore, the student could visit the website looking to learn about a particular topic. Once they found the topic, they would be directed to all of the activities and information about that topic. Even though we show strength in certain intelligences, it is still possible to learn through a combination of intelligences. In addition, our preferences can change over time. I think it's important for students to be exposed to all of the intelligences to revisit the content in different contexts to further internalize the information. By doing this, the website becomes friendly towards all learners because, in a sense, there is something for everyone. After the student chooses the topic they are interested in learning about, they will be directed to a page that provides buttons or links for different activities involving the different intelligences. The information would be presented in a way that was favorable to that type of learner. The verbal linguistic activities would involve reading, writing, and speaking. Students might keep journals, play word games, and learn through reading information. The logical mathematical activities would include data for students to collect, organize, analyze, interpret, conclude, and predict. Students might play strategy games or complete mathematical problems. The visual spatial activities would involve visual presentations such as movies, pictures, videos, and demonstrations using models and props. The bodily kinesthetic activities would involve hands-on activities for students to complete with maybe some limited materials at home. It might also involve them doing certain activities with their own bodies to model the information. The naturalistic activities would have students identify the relationship among animals and plants. It might have students classify plants or animals, identify patterns, and compare and contrast. The musical activities would have students listen to music and create music with information in the lyrics relevant to the content information. The interpersonal activities would promote learning through the moods, emotions, and motivations of others. Students might read and write through a discussion board with other students. The intrapersonal activities would involve students understanding their own emotions, motivations, and be aware of their own strengths and weaknesses. This might involve a self-evaluation. In conclusion, the Discovery Kids website already has a lot of different elements for different learners and intelligences, but it needs to be organized so students can choose which activity will help them learn the best. However, students can also choose to explore their intelligences so they are exposed to different types of information and learning, and they are not hindered by one method of instruction. Over time, this will enhance their learning and understanding of the content in multiple methods.